not be silent, and we will not be quiet, but we will speak unabashedly, because the reality is that there needs to be some more work done. People have been protesting over George Floyd, but no, it is a conversion of issues.
Ella Baker said, until the killing of black men, black mothers' sons become as important to the rest of the country as the killing of a white mother's son, we who believe in freedom cannot rest until this happens.
There's George Floyd, there is Ahmaud Arbery, there's Breonna Taylor, there is a list of others. There is a cliche that says your actions speak so loud, I can't hear what you say.
Who are they aiming that at?
Nice shooting at the photographer.
Us, like directly at us. Directly.
Why are they doing that?
Shooting at our crew.
There needs to be a plan that is enacted so these nefarious deeds do not continue. And when you do not plan, you automatically plan to fail. There has to be some action taken. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. We have peaceful demonstrations, and then you put or supply agent provocateurs into the mix. And when these agent provocateurs get into the mix that are not brown or black people, I might add, not brown or black, they want us to think they are brown or black. The media scurrilously says that they are brown or black to besmirch us and to make us, especially black men, look like we aren't docile, that we rough and we'll destroy anything. Again, because this problem is systemic. Okay, and it is pervasive in every area, in sports, in government. If you do trash, whatever, with civil service, whatever it is, it's a pervasive thought that is perpetuated, almost seemingly in perpetuity, unless something is done. Man, I don't know who I'm talking to today, but this has got to stop. Somebody has to address it. And we will not be silent, and we will not be quiet, but we will speak unabashedly, because the reality is that there needs to be some more work done. I laud and belaud all the white people that are helping, because without seriously good-natured, righteous white people, there is no end of slavery. There is no end of sitting on the back of the bus. But the reality is we need more. We need more. We need you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable in your own cliques, in your own culture, so that you can help us have the freedom that we're supposed to have. Man, I'm talking, man. I hope somebody is getting this. It's a deception when you bring somebody on the scene to check George Floyd's pulse in an ambulance, like they're EMT, and they're not. They're a cop, and nothing was already going to be done because he was already dead. So that means a cop had to call in earlier and say he's dead, and then we bring in this facade so that people don't go crazy. And when we find out about it, you don't think we're supposed to protest? You don't think we're supposed to have righteous indignation? You don't think there's supposed to be any anger? And then again, the agent provocateur that have been identified as non-brown, non-black, white people who start the riot, who start throwing the stuff in the windows. I'm not saying that black and brown people did not loot. I'm not saying they had nothing to do with it, but they didn't start it. They weren't the agent provocateur of the thing. No, it's a bad rap. It's not okay. It's not okay. And so we got to figure out, why do black and brown people need protection from people who are supposed to protect them? And why do we need to run from people who are paid for us to run to? That's insane. It's ridiculous. And somebody has to say something, and somebody has to do something, and somebody has to make up their mind that there's going to be change. And I am unabashed about using my voice to say, this is foolishness. This is ridiculous. This is ungodly. Got to do something. We got to do something. We got to do something. We have an indomitable spirit, but we got to do something. And so I'm calling for everybody. Just because an officer is locked up, do not lower your voice. Do not go in the corner. Do not disappear. Do not be torpid. Don't allow things to just go back to normal. I don't know how much time I got, but I got to make my Monday. So although all of this is crazy, and although all of this is ridiculous, and although all of us need to come together and continue to protest in a peaceful way and be agents of change, we still got to get through the week. And so how are we going to get through the week? We're going to make the week what we want it to be. We can't let this sadden us to the point of pathos and just throw in the towel and be what people want us to be, controlled by our emotions. We are kings. We have wisdom. We have to think. And one of the reasons why we talk is because where the word of the king is, there's power. All right. So how are we going to make our Monday? I got 3 points. 3 things that you got to remember. 3 things. I should have said it in the beginning, but look, I had to get that off my chest. First thing is know your value. You got to know your value. Got to know your value. Psalms 139:14, I'm in the NIV version for all my verses today, says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know full well. You've got to know full well that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You've got to know that when God put his hands on you, it was wonderful. That everything that God creates is good. And that you are created in the image and likeness of God. And so you have value to God. And you have value to your culture. And you have value to your community. You have value. And you will not let anybody disrespect that value. You are not going to be marginalized. You are not going to fall under the cumbered weight of being disdained and degraded. That's not going to happen to you because you have value. Then number 2, you got to remember your identity. You are somebody. You're not anybody. You're somebody. You're somebody special. You're somebody important. You're somebody to your mother. You're somebody to your father. And if you're not somebody to any of those because your life has been hard, and I understand life being hard, you are somebody to God, and you're somebody to me. Watch this. 1 Peter 2:9 says, but you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special a possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. You are somebody. You're a king. You're a priest. You're a child of God. And nobody's going to take that away from you. If you're saved, you are a child of God. Wow. Okay, number 3, have unyielding effort. And let me say, even if you're not saved, it ain't too late. You're still somebody. You're just somebody waiting to get saved. I'm a preacher. Got to put that in there. Have unyielding efforts. Unyielding efforts. I don't care if you're saved or not saved. Your efforts make a difference. I am a preacher, but I am a person. Your efforts make a difference. And don't you think, because we might not share the same religious ideology or philosophy, that your efforts don't make a difference. Your efforts make a difference in your community, in your family, in your culture. Your efforts make a difference. Watch this. The Bible says, therefore, my dear brother and sisters, be firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. You got effort. Don't be lazy. Don't be lethargic. Use your effort. Use your voice. Make your week what you want it to be. You went to work this week. You got up this week. It's on and popping. Watch this. We looked at words like indomitable. We understand who we are. We won't be broken. We said persona non grata is out the way. Looks like we're going somewhere. We said that every week was going to be a momentous week. Be impactful this week. On purpose. On purpose. Then we said we were going to be tenacious. We were going to hang in there. And we were going to get what we came for. And we were going to be assiduous. We was going to use great care and effort. There's that care and effort again. And then we were going to be aggrandized. God was going to multiply us, prosper us because of all that we've put in. And then we were going to be grandiloquent. We brush our shoulders off, look good, dress good, talk good, because we are good. Are you with me? Then we said, be numb. We're not going to let the things that the enemy wants to do and society wants to do really get to us. However, some stuff is just so ratchet. Some stuff is so nefarious that you can't always be numb. And so therefore, that brings me to my word for today, torpid. When I can't be numb, then I must be torpid. Or must not allow myself to be torpid, rather. Watch this. Torpid is an adjective. It means sluggish in functioning or acting. I can't allow myself to be torpid. Mentally or physically inactive or lethargic. I cannot allow that. I got to be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in my work. Work of the Lord. For as much as I know my labor is not in vain in the Lord. I cannot be torpid. I gotta be a mover, a shaker. I gotta lend my voice. I gotta lend my wisdom. I gotta lend my ear. I gotta lend my understanding. I've gotta be who God called me to be. In this situation of chaos and controversy, I can still be a light. I have been enlightened so that I can be a light. Make your Monday. Make your week. I ain't got a lot of jokes this week, but I got a lot of heart every week. You gotta have heart. This week, this month, the rest of this year, you're a champion. Have heart. I love you for real. See you on Wednesday. Keep talking. Peace.